100 informal shacks there, Kaya, 100 homes lost there in that fire. Of course, that means thousands of children, thousands of women and men now left homeless. What happens now, Kaya?
Well, Michelle, for now, a lot of residents here are still in limbo. But just a short while ago, there was an undertaking from the side of Ekurhuleni municipality to try at least and get about 3 halls where the residents can be placed. So one of the complications is that they have a lot of possessions. So hence a lot of residents, they're still stationed here. But perhaps just to give you a sense, Michelle, the mop-up operation is in full swing. There's a massive reconstruction. The residents are really trying to work so hard to make sure that they try to bring back what was their once home in this particular place. But also now there's a whole controversy about this particular plot of land where there was a legal dispute as the land was occupied illegally. So, but also, let's try to get an update from the side of the emergency services here in Ekurhuleni. Joining us now is Mr. William Tladi. So, sir, in terms of now the services that you have on the ground in making sure that, for example, people here are able to get IDs, what can you tell us to that effect?
Thanks once again. Like earlier on, we mentioned that now we need to engage with all the relevant stakeholders, and so far we have basically as well have the social workers who are also on site to do the registering, and we do have Home Affairs on site, and that is a key department in terms of assistance of the people with the lost documents in terms of IDs and all the other relevant informations. And in that, they are now doing that. With they are doing that, and they're getting everyone to be registered. And we do have Red Cross, which is also helping us with the numbers in terms of people who are now affected by this. They're doing the numbers, and once we have consolidated that information, it will be able to come out to say this is exactly what happened. But so far, everything is still running smooth.
Just once again, Mr. Ntladi, there has been a rumor swirling around here that the firefighters were not responsive enough when there was a report about the fire engulfing this area. So once again, just set the record straight for us. What exactly is the story here?
Thank you so much. We received the call and we immediately responded out. The nearest fire station here is about 2 kilometers, and they responded out coming here. On arrival, definitely this a whole entire area was engulfed in flames. Many shacks were already burning at the time. So we had to basically call a backup, and we had about 9 fire engines in total, together with about 40 plus firefighters who diligently did their job excellently well. And one other information is that now it was brought to our attention that now there was one guy who was trapped inside one of the shacks here, and now focusing and turning our focus from extinguishing the blaze, it was to go and rescue the person who is actually about to lose his life. And definitely we did that exceptionally well, and we made sure that now the guy is safe. Then definitely we had to go back onto the actual fire suppression exercises. Yes, the people were a little bit in a panic to say they are losing their properties. Each one of all these 900 people wanted firefighters to come to their property and be able to save and salvage and help them, but of which we don't operate in that way. So we had a very strong wind which was influencing the spread of the fire, and that we had to come to us to say how are we going to mitigate and try to extinguish the blaze.
All right, Mr. Ntladi, thank you so much indeed, sir. So certainly, so Michelle, just once again, the ironies around this area is that it's very close to the OR Tambo International Airport. You know, you can see the aircraft landing every now and then, and down here on the ground, there's absolute misery, there's absolute crisis, as these residents are really scrambling around and really making sure that they look after their possessions. And a lot of them have lost their identity documents. Others were talking about losing the clothes for the children, the school uniform. So it's an absolute crisis here. So back to you in studio.
Absolutely, Kaya. Thanks very much for that update. My colleague